And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a foul out of play. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Now Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
That misses. Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Stays alive. Two on the way. Good eye in that spot. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground. Terang over to first in time. Now 2 out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Zach Kelly. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
The next offering misses, and the count is filled up. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it, and there's 1 down. This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Terang.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one pushed foul. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he chases that one. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
In the air to left center. Duran should have this one. And that is that. Second inning set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts off the second with a double.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Story on his way home. The relay throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. Durbin in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the second. Priester, a 6'3" righty, 25 years old. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's up there.
Throw, safe. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Vaughn takes it himself. One out in the second. Now batting Tristan Casas. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 2. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Brings it in for the third out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter. William and so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Greg Weissert. Late swing fouled off.
Weissert.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle, Meyer. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu settles under it. And there are 2 down. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the in.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Grounds one to short. Ortiz to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. In the air, left field, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into right center. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many pop.
They get the force, and that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third. Luis Rengifo, new pitcher on now. Sonny Gray.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
And it's fouled away.
54, Sonny Gray.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Durant takes it in for the out. 1 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Bryce Terang, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swings through that. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the third and final game of the series. Sonny Gray checks on the runner.
He's in there. He's
to
safe.
second safely. Nearly got caught in between there. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Got him swinging.
Out on the tag.
At third, and that ends the inning. Start of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss at a slider. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. That one hammered center field. And there's 2 down. Tristan Casas getting ready to hit.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here goes the runner, and that one fouled off. The 0-2 runner goes again. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. Third out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Vaughn, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is inside. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
No, he's safe.
First and second, 2 outs. Blake Perkins digs in now. Fouled off. He was late. 2 on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Popped in the air out towards left center, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-0. Up the middle, Ortiz. Over to Turang. 1. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. He hits the wall and can't hang on. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there.
Hey,
He's
he beat
safe.
it up.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy.
Base hit and a run in to score.
That's back-to-back singles for him. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Foul ball there. battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. In time to Vaughn. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Now one missed. Rengifo, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Line drive to short and caught.
Nope. Outside.
The Red Sox leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball
misses
inside.
in. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 4-1. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
On the ground to first. Play at the plate.
Yeah,
got him.
Got him.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
Runner on the go. Pitch
That's
is
ball
high. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Out towards right center field, and it's into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. That is the inning. Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 5, Caleb Durbin.
Aye.
Abreu gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Snap throw down to first. Pitch out, but no action. Runner on the go. In the air to left center. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit.
There goes the runner. On the ground, right side. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now safe at first. He gets back in. This one in the air, right field. Abreu on the move towards the line. Oh, nice lunging grab. One out man at first. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes a nice running catch. Out number 2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that
runner takes off. That's in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Fouls away the first offering.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Meyer to first, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball.
Now pitching from the
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, DL Hall.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's a 2-0. That one fouled off. 2-1 now. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. One up, one down. High fly ball right field. Frelick settles under this one. 2 up, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 2-2 to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Ortiz. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Foul.
Steps off and looks to first.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner takes off. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Ortiz around third. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge
new pitcher for the Red Sox, Giovanni Moran.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. And that puts the tying run on base. And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 3.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in this.
Tries to get back and save. The Brewers with the tying run on at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
Yelich goes out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one could be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes...
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. Now it's going to be Sal Frelick.
Inside, ball 1. Yeah, you're out.
A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras. Tied at 4. And he grounds one to the right side.
Ball.
And foul ball. That's outside. Ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Gets it to first. Inning ends. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 45, Abner.
On the ground to third. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Runner on the goal. Cut on and miss. Throw
He's in there. He's safe.
Safe.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And he swings through that one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. In number 16, Justin Slayton will take over here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Popped in the air, left field, and a quick out, number 1.
Ball 2.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And it's off the wall. Relay throw. Now back in safely at first.
The batter, number 3.
Go ahead run on base. Joey Ortiz, the next to hit.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. In the dirt. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Tied at 4. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. So stepping in for Boston.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 61, Angel.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Comes up empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Out towards right center field. Frelick coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 2. In the air to left center, Durant in position, and there's one down. Tap foul at the plate. 4-4 in the 9th.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game.